I built this house using less than $1 worth of material and without using a hot wire table. You can do the same. Hey guys, welcome back to Blackmagic Craft. Come in contact with the table when using the other side. This was a really fast project, mostly because I already had the main circle ready from a previous build, and the amount of use I can get out of it will be awesome. Just dropping different bits of scatter terrain on it can create all sorts of settings and layouts in different themes. This is such a convenient way to utilize terrain in tabletop RPGs. Just one big tile on the board, a lazy Susan underneath so you can spin it around, and hot swapping scatter terrain as the in-game areas change. So when you want to make something big, something tall that has some, verticality, you need to bulk it up with something. I always use foam. You can use any foam for this if you cover it with some sort of other, material, but I like using XPS foam, and in particular, I use this stuff, which is high density foam and in large thicknesses. When you have a big chunk of foam, it's easier to cut away a shape like this rather than layering things together. You can make all sorts of different shapes and sizes. It may not look like much, but I promise you that this very small array of supplies is all that you need to get started in this hobby.
Grab some gold glitter. I prefer the coarser type as I think it looks a little bit more like coins. You may also want to add some jewels. I got this assortment of sizes and colors at Michael's. They were very cheap, maybe $3 for the whole case. Here I spread some tacky glue and start placing the jewels. I found that tacky glue is easier to work with when placing these tiny little items, but if you don't have any on hand, normal PVA glue will work just fine. Just shake off the excess and you have yourself a very nice looking treasure pile. The last step is a protective coating. My secret texture. Take a ball of rolled up tin foil and use it to give the whole surface a rough stone look. You can do this by hitting or rolling it, but just make sure to randomly change which part of the tinfoil you're using to avoid getting any sort of obvious patterns in the markings. And don't forget to use the tinfoil on the sides of the tile.